fix everything.
Imagine having a PC that cannot handle 1080p.
Well, imagine being given a fucking PC that can handle everything. Lucas, he still denies it, but
Tegus.
Yeah.
I think I will go and make German No, joke. I won't do German broadcast because that will be clearly failed because you said it's only exclusively to Szándor and Nino.
I would also copyright strike you.
What?
I would also copyright strike you, just kidding.
Ich frage mich immer noch, warum du das getan hast. Warum?
Wait, Gender could now set up the thing with the audio tracks really quick.
Oh yeah.
Ich weiß wann.
Just not sure if my PC can handle recording and streaming at the same time. If it already can't handle streaming on its own. Oh, never mind. I already started the stream.
Oh well. Oh well.
The fact that I forgot I started the stream already. Wait.
Well.
Oh, never mind. I guess because performance mode is on, I can't see the bars moving for the audio. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, just a bit of a disaster. It should not even be happening at all. So, I mean, it didn't happen last time. So why should it happen now?
I will take down.
As I said, that's the same thing with me in BRL. Sometimes my PC chooses violence.
I will take down the stream.
No, don't. Oh, I did the old one and the weird small ones that I was just doing the test. Restart overlays real quick.
So, I will. So I think we're already in the race. Could they?
We're not.
They can't be in the race. Don't worry about it.
Well.
Yeah, 4 minutes left, lol.
I think now we should try and get that working. So, coming up next, it's the race in Singapore.
Here's a bit of data for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Bit of data, mate.
It's better. It's better. Sorry, I'm talking a bit German. So, we have 3 minutes left in the qualifying at the moment. Well, Spring being on 1 again. And look.
Big surprise, ladies and gentlemen.
A Ferrari in today on 2 when I see right. So it is obvious that we have any inconvenience. So I don't know if you will see my graphics again.
Possibly, yeah.
Because, yeah.
It should still be there.
Should be.
Alright. In game, the menu music vanished for some reason. Oh, and so did the people in the background in the F1 live thing that no one ever asked about.
But do we have any people having the wrong driver number today? That's the big question. With Dilly.
Is Thijs Kira racing today?
Who? Thijs. Not sure if he is. Yeah, he is. He in game. He's called Roekeloos IJsje.
Okay, then it's correct.
Yeah, he should he should not have 9 this time. Oh.
I was wondering because
is Raphael racing today? I guess yes.
You literally just said he was.
He's P1 right now.
Okay. What's surprising is that Cheese already used like 75% of its DRS. Also the same for you, Van Leuven.
Van Leeuwen.
Sorry, apologies for.
Oh, whoops!
Apologies for these outspelling of names in the wrong way.
Okay.
So.
Okay, what on earth means the resources being rate limited? Discord, are you drunk?
Discord is drunk in every case. And yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I set that right as my game finished loading on my PC.
Again, apologies for any inconvenience.
Here, you know what, game? You know what, game? You know
What?
You know what? Fine then. Hello? Can I exit this menu?
No. No.
Okay, I'm trapped in this menu. Thanks, game.
Yeah.
Thanks, Codemasters, for making a great and working game.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that
yes.
does work. Bruh, that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Oh, the game seems
Obvious.
to be running a lot smoother now. I don't know if it looks smoother for you guys as well.
So I guess I can try to bring in the coming up, because coming up next is the race, of course, in Singapore.
Where's the Doida channel?
The Doida channel is live in our
Where?
channel in form of
4,
the
2,
race result.
1. And qualifying is over.
Yes.
But still
I
drivers are
don't know
racing.
if you can
Just
see the
retired.
graphics.
I guess he's messed up his lap and didn't feel like doing another one, I guess. I need to quickly just... Oh, someone's gone straight on at turn 7. 3
So-
people passing each other at turn 7 as well. I think I am...
Now
yes,
we-
I am following the last car on track that is still going to finish their lap. Which is Luke Teunissen.
Are you sure that he's the last car?
Yes, because
Finishing?
the car behind him is Potato Lord, so that is... Wait, his name has gone back to normal, I just realized. Who is that again? Oh man, how did I forget? That name is... Oh no, someone's in his way. Yeah, Luke just got blocked by the AlphaTauri.
Oh,
So that's Said.
But is Milan Dirksen already over the line? Yeah.
Oh, my sim hub never opened. That's why I couldn't...
Lol. That's not that necessary anymore.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check. Maybe it is indeed just sim hub that is just completely shitting itself.
Whoa!
I will.
Tarkovsky left the track but still didn't get a invalid lap.
Shit. Wait, what do you mean? SimHub was open all the time?
Who knows?
Oh, hell
Sometimes
no.
they mess up. Sometimes it's mess up.
Waiting for
Oh,
data.
and the data is... Oh, now the qualifying is done. Right now. And we're going into the race. I see that at the moment. So, qualification results are in. Rafael Sprang on 1 with time of 1:36.557.
Rafael Sprang
7,
was fourth.
followed by Lucas Dirksen with a plus of
Okay.
400 milliseconds.
So 4/10 of a second, that is some
4/10 of a
distance.
second.
So I mean, we already knew Rafael was good, but damn, this is some stuff.
Yeah. And I
oh yeah,
and
Leopard
Raikko saw.
and Potato Lord. So the rest of the names.
I don't know. Did Raikko already driven races in the last season?
Yes, he did. He drove Abu Dhabi last season, where he was P2 for quite a long time until he unfortunately binned it. Okay, I'm just going to use the classification image that Tigis just sent in the quali results thing to use it as
Oh,
a
it's
thing
raining.
to identify
rain.
drivers.
It's raining.
Oh, is it raining?
It's raining.
That
Pits
means
are
red. That means they either drive on the wet or intermediate tires.
I really hope the graphics work. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to ask, I don't want to know, I don't really care.
So
I'm just gonna click on some buttons and hopefully when I watch
my
the
social media graphics work when they are shown on stream.
I'm just...
By the way.
Why am I in a car?
If you just ready up.
I'll just ready up and kill myself.
Yeah, if you just ready up and get in the lobby, then you're in the car in the race.
It's extra ironic how I'm in an Alpine out of all cars. It's like exactly the
nice.
car I won the championship with. Okay, fellas, let me just move out of the way at before we even get to turn 1. So yeah, we're gonna get a bit of an insider view at the run down to
Just-
turn 1 here. I'm gonna be...
Just insta luck, lol.
I think now it's Szándor Czirják being... Now it's a live report from the track.
Okay before the start. We're going to watch the temperature into the tires and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though.
Whee! And first car spinning.
What a surprising
So,
turn.
ladies and gentlemen, from an insider view here, we have... so yeah, we will have myself on the bottom of the tower for some reason. I guess I pressed when I joined. Why didn't it just put me in spectator mode again? That's weird.
What?
I guess it
Because
put me in a seat
if
because
you-
I just pressed enter instead of F2.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, well.
So, as you can see, live report from track. It is indeed quite wet. You can see there's a few dry spots under bridges and stuff. That's one of the qualities of Singapore wet races. I don't exactly know if that carries over into... Those characteristics carry over into this game, though.
I think just in emergency I will take the broadcast. And
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain.
just
So,
for
for
emergency
information,
purpose,
we got 25 degrees on track and 25 degrees air temperature, heavy rain, and 26% track temperature. And the forecast says 53% rain. And the predicted pit stop strategy is
Yeah.
double intermediate.
Oh, hello, Dominic.
So one stopper.
Dominic's already gone round on the formation lap.
Yeah, Spring also did, and Dirksen just pulled off a 360.
The longer we continue with this, the more it becomes obvious that Dominic is not as good as he keeps telling us he is.
Okay, I will just
I love how I'm
make...
just on default setup and I'm just vibing behind everyone instead of spinning.
So
Just for emergency, I can take over the broadcast if
No,
you
you
want
don't
with
need
the
to.
FX.
Well, I can retire immediately. Don't worry about that. But however, people, I will not retire immediately. I'm going to just follow the cars down through the first few corners just to get a bit of a back of the field view, I suppose. Because otherwise, I'd be missing too much action. Because you know, if I if I retire immediately, we'll get this boring shot of my car very slowly pulling over at the side of the track, and only when they're like at turn 7 will we actually get a view. So I'll retire right when the cars are entering the tight section halfway through the track.
But that's the funny part
Lucas
of the
missed the
league.
spot, and my voice just got a crack. Whatever.
Oh, that. We can talk after the stream about this incident because
This was
And we are
this was somewhat entertaining to watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
The question is,
When they're starting.
well,
What? Hey,
We
we
got
got a safety
instant
car before
safety
the
car.
races start. Okay, that's good. Wait, no, this happens. This happens sometimes in game. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're seeing here is totally normal. This happens sometimes in game, where a safety car immediately comes out because the rain is too heavy. That happens sometimes. If the rain is too heavy, a safety car will immediately be deployed. But for that to happen here in a league race is very rare. And
No.
a funny coincidence. So here we are now, finally out of my own car, with Raphael then leading. So basically, wait, has Lucas gone down to 4th or did he not start 2nd? Because I'm pretty sure that Daniel said Lucas was 2nd in qualifying.
yes.
Has he already gone down to 4th behind the safety car?
Yes.
How on earth? Ooh, nice drift from Milan there. But yes. So the safety car is out for the first few laps. This is going to be like an entertaining, real-life-ish wet start. I like this realism.
So the question. Oh, we already got the conditions out in the FX stream. We have 25 degrees on the track, as you already have heard from the race director, and 26 degrees track temperature. So I guess all started on intermediate tires and not on wet tires. So, thankfully having a live stream from Tigis
Wait,
with the FX only.
wait, bro, has the tower been on the stream the whole time, despite me turning it off originally? Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know,
No,
in that case, while
there
we're
is
behind the
no
safety...
tower.
Is there no tower? That's weird.
Well, there is no tower. So that's... Yeah. I think
yeah.
will do commentary when Sander is until Sander is retired.
That was
Because...
a somewhat entertaining start to the race, to have myself be put in a car. I mean, that was my misjudgment of accidentally pressing enter instead of... Wait, but yeah, it is true that... But the tower is shown here on the...
Is there a possible...
Wait a minute.
way? Is there a possible way, Tigis, that you can show me?
Oh, are you serious? None of the graphics are working right now. None of them.
That's not a problem because you're driving at
Somewhat.
the moment. Are you driving or are you in spectator right now? Sandor.
Give me a second. I am in spectator.
Well,
luckily
then you
this
can
has given us
take
some
commentary.
time to...
Then you can
Yeah,
take
okay,
commentary.
I'm going to close SimHub for today. We're just going to use the in-game graphics. Because I can't be bothered anyway. Why not? Let's just have a... Let's just do... Oh, yeah, here. Predicted pit stop strategy. It just says intermediates.
Yep. One stopper.
Yeah, definitely. Intermediates are a very long-lasting tire. Now here, as you can see, here's a position change chart. And yes, indeed, Lucas has gone 2 places down, even though he started behind the safety car. So he must have gone off at turn 1 then. Oh, look at this shot. All the cars weaving left and right all over the place.
Okay. Sadly, EBN Sports is not live today. So,
Well,
yeah.
Dino's not available every week. I mean, it's just luck that I am always there, but... I mean, not always. I wouldn't have attended this race if it happened last year.
So, I think we'll have one...
Oh!
Ooh.
Ferrari in
Look
the
at
wall!
that damage.
Lucas in
Whoa.
the wall! Damage to his front wing!
Oh,
Oh dear.
that wouldn't be... That would kind of let him rage a bit.
Yeah, that is not
Because-
going to be the most optimal situation for him. He's not going to be happy about that one now.
No, I think the problem is in the last race he already got out of in round 1 and
Yes,
now
he got
he's
crashed out before he even reached turn 3.
and he's now out in first round again,
Second comes
or
in.
are we in second round already?
Safety car's coming in.
Oh, safety car's coming in, so this race will start with 1 round less than normal, so we have 30
Good
rounds.
pass.
We'll have 29 laps after this, considering
Yes.
this is lap 2.
And my bet is we won't even have 1 lap now without a safety car. Someone will instantly win it.
So,
I think we should
ladies and
talk
gentlemen,
about...
the safety car is coming in this lap. Here is Rafael Spreng leading the pack at the moment.
And Lucas falling down from place 2.
To place 4 and then to position 11. Yeah,
So that's...
Yeah.
yeah,
that
that's definitely
would-
not optimal, but I mean, what can you do? It's wet, it's dangerous. And here we go, Rafael Spreng's gone and Rijks has followed him perfectly. They have left everyone behind. Luke Teunissen is going to have to try and defend from his big distance he has from Milan Derksen behind him in the Williams.
Dominic Coogan spun while restarting.
So the question
As
is...
expected.
Oh! Lucas is falling far more...
That's because he's in the pits,
Way
of course,
down.
to replace his front wing. He's got very unlucky that the safety car came in this lap. But
Yeah.
with this
Well-
rain, there's basically bound to be another safety car at some point.
So in this race, Dominic Coogan had a massive skill issue, right?
Could be also...
Oh, side by side, Milan Derksen and Hubert Palakowski down to turn 7, and the Red Bull has the inside line and the advantage. And he's passed.
but you can all... But there's
I
also...
said Milan Derksen, it was actually Pim Groenewegen. Ooh! Massive dive bomb from Joshua Marshall there. Gets past Pim Groenewegen, is now trying to go around the outside of Hubert Palakowski. That doesn't work. Can he get the inside line to the next corner? No, because Hubert covers that one off. He's going to try and stay behind, come through the next corner, but Hubert goes wide. Oh, don't go side by side here, ladies. Oh, don't. But it's worked out, and Joshua Marshall's up in the 5th place.
Am I allowed to say something
Yes.
to the topic of safety car? Because I think that either is another safety car, or if the race got more dangerous, we see already many drivers crashing at the moment.
I mean, exactly. Singapore is already a rather treacherous track, especially for people who are playing a sim racing game rather than... I mean, it's not even a sim racing game at this point. It's more like an arcade game. It's
So
not
that-
even a simcade anymore. But, yeah,
So,
compared to
think-
real life, where they're obviously very trained and prepared, here people are aggressive and, well, slightly less trained to races like these.
And I think, obviously, that could be also kind of problems with the... So, I just missed... I have a blackout. That could be also a red flag at the end of...
That is
Up
obviously not going to
at the
happen,
end.
because obviously in real life we can have a red flag, in this game we won't.
We don't
we have,
know. So
Joep
because...
van Leeuwen nearly pushing
Yep.
Pim Groenewegen around here.
He
So,
did this like from the PK turn. Correct turn.
a battle between two Dutchmen. Oh, he's going to definitely try and pull alongside going into turn 7. Here comes Joep van Leeuwen on the inside of Pim Groenewegen. They're still side by side going down towards the next corner, but Pim has the upper hand. And there you go, he bumps him again. Oh, and I think we just had an overtake here somewhere. I think I just saw a change of position. Was that Rio going past Radu, I think? Or was it Said going past him? I'm unsure exactly what it was.
I will look for you what happened in the media center, so... We'll see us to the after race, or maybe later in this race when something very important happens.
No, it was Rio going past Radu. Oh, he's going for the inside, Rio, on Said. Rio Montano, but Said hangs that one out around the outside, gets superior traction just by being able to accelerate a little bit earlier. He stays in position, and we have a yellow flag, which is caused by someone who was basically just driving at full speed, so I'm unsure exactly what the yellow flag was for. It was for Dominic Kuchen, but I don't see any damage on his car either, so not sure what that was for.
And we don't really have anyone out yet.
Nikos Alfiadis has left the session. That might not be them leaving, that might just be them being disconnected. And we have Patrick Siniowski in the pit lane in the McLaren, and it is for a front wing. It's for a front wing change. Interestingly enough, I didn't see any damage, so I'm not sure what exactly that was for. Out of the pits, behind Lucas, who's just gone past him. Oh, be careful not to cross the white pit lane exit line. I feel like he's
And
already
Rio
done that.
Montano now trying. Again, passing ZF Velassi.
Yeah, we have a three-way battle here. Because Lapadado Radu looking for that 11th place, and he almost goes straight into the wall there. And two people have gone past Said Al-Falassi in the space of like a corner and a half. Oh wow, those sponsor boards there are kind of horribly cut off. Tell me, Daniel, is it just me, or is my stream doing this weird thing where it's like freezing and then suddenly going very fast? It's very peculiar, because this definitely not happened in the previous race. We had a bit of performance problems, but not anywhere near this big.
Yeah, I have also
and even
big
then,
legs.
and even then we were using SimHub, and now I'm not.
Yeah, I also have big legs, but it's raining, so I think
Yeah,
maybe the
that could
graphics
also
from the
obviously
rain
lag
are...
down the game a lot.
But changing it now might be a bit dumb, because the game might crash.
Yeah.
And Nickman's pitting. I'm unsure who he is.
Nikos Alfiadis, that is, in the Haas, pitting for hard tires. What? Now I know that he left the session earlier. It was just booted out. Oh no! I really hope that this isn't the game choosing this for them. That would be horrendous if the. And we have Lucas in the pits again. Oh yeah, it is dry. It is dry because we have Lucas on dries. So, I mean, if Lucas pits for dries, then surely it must be dry enough for those tires. So, maybe the inters to inter strategy wasn't quite what was supposed to be expected here.
Yeah, it's definitely looking dry now.
Oh my god, the replay sound bug was not fixed. Codemasters, you incompetent asses. They did not fix the replay sound bug.
What?
Yeah, because on my screen, Raphael's just spamming the red limiter.
Huh.
I mean, it's slightly less than it was before, but it's still pretty bad. Yeah, we've got Raphael in the pits, we've got Raiko Sar in the pits, Luke Town is in the pits, Milan Derksen is coming in, so is Joshua Marshall, Hubert Pawlikowski, Pim Groenewegen, Joep van Leeuwen, TC, they're all coming in. Everyone is pouring into the pit lane. Crew's running in and out of the pit lane trying to get the tyre change done as fast as possible, and it looks like obviously Raphael comes out first. Rake still second. Luke Town is third, and needs Milan Derksen fourth. Now let's see how this order unfolds. We have Joshua Marshall ahead of Hubert Pawlikowski. I don't think that was the case before. So he's made a little jump in the pit lane. That is probably due to, well, cars from all kinds standing in front of you in the pit lane, or driving past you, blocking you from exiting. But we have Rio in between the two Alfa Romeos now. Oh, and that was definitely a white line exceeding from TC there. And we have, yeah, well, no one on the dries just yet. Coming out, but yeah, purple last sector for Lucas Derksen.
Definitely, yeah. If you have a look at the data channel.
So let's
In the
quickly,
Discord stream.
let's take a look at the tires, shall we? Interestingly, big mix of hards and mediums.
Yes, definitely. Some people are trying to maybe end the race on these tires, and other people, I think the most of them are trying to do a soft
Yeah,
stint
medium
at the end.
soft. And some people are just trying to do hards to the end. This might be an interesting battle here then between Raphael Spreng and Raiko Sar, because Raiko Sar is on mediums, very close to the back of the Mercedes. Now the good news is the rear lights are no longer blinking because it's not raining anymore, so now we can actually see if people are out of ERS or not. I mean, yeah, we obviously have those other data thingies we can put on the screen with the telemetry, but which will show us the ERS, but it doesn't really matter in this case. Bruh. You are having a laugh. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, my stream just stopped working. It's like black and loading.
Oh, nice.
It, like, and I checked Streamlabs and nothing is wrong.
Imagine you have
it's still,
Streamlabs.
It's still running. Oh, there we go, now we're back. That was ridiculous. There's not really much I could have done about that. Ooh. I mean, that could have just been a weird in-game bug with people driving, but that could have been a big lockup for Raphael there. So yeah, fastest lap from Luke Lucas Derrickson, unsurprising. He's the first one to set this lap on the mediums. We're about to get the front runners here coming through for their first actual flyer on these dry tires. And what is their times? Yep, both fastest laps. Faster than Lucas. Lucas won't be having much fun with that one. At least he's gone past a few people here. He's just passed Dominic.
And Rake's doing purple sector 2. Really close to Spring now. Who is on hard tires, so Raikkonen now has the big opportunity to pass Spring and might get an advantage.
Oh, never mind, I have now confirmed it's just my app being extremely slow. Okay, and my stream is occasionally freezing for some reason that it shouldn't be doing that. But the stream is running rather smooth, apart from the constant freezing. Stop! Here, ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to this.
Whoa! Radu and Lewin are fighting in the back.
Yeah.
With Radu cutting the corner there.
Oh! Contact! Joop van Leeuwen lost it. He's PK'd into the wall, and it looks like Lapidatu Radu has damage from it. Yes, he does. Oh, Joop, don't spin the wheel so hard. You're gonna lose all kinds of grip. Lucas is being very conservative here. I don't exactly know what he's doing, but when Dominic passes you, then something must have been going wrong. Oh, and Lucas has hit Dominic Coogan in the back of his car. That was unfortunately fairly obvious there what happened.
Not.
So, I don't exactly know how he's gonna feel about that one. Here. You're gonna hear that and tell me that the replay sound bug is fixed? Oh, Lucas is spun. Well, it's not really Lucas' day, is it? He's not liking this track. Seemingly that 6-hour practice he did last year had no effect at all. Oh dear. Has Rafael made a big mistake somewhere, or did Rakes just overtake him and I completely missed it, and now suddenly there's a 6-second gap? I think Joshua Marshall's just gone round or something, because yellow flag in sector 3, and that is Said Al-Falassi. He kept this car alive. Clearly there is no damage that I can see. 2 people in the pits. TC putting on new hard tires. And Lapidatu Radu putting on a new front wing, which is not big surprise because, well, he had that incident with Joop van Leeuwen last lap. He's gonna come out quite far ahead of him.
Daniel is muted, I Just noticed.
Okay, could be. I find it kind of annoying that my ability to stream this is like my skill in streaming these races is being hampered by just terrible PC performance. And when I say terrible, I mean horrendous PC performance, because my PC specs should guarantee that this definitely should not be happening.
Maybe clean your C drive.
It is pretty empty. My C drive, I have everything on external stuff.
It can be fuller than you think.
Oh! And say just drive straight into the wall. That... Okay, that's not the best thing to do. Oh, and Patrick Sinelski picks up. Oh, and Said's out. He's gone into the wall.
And we got a safety car. No, not only
Safety
virtual.
car.
Only virtual. And it's exactly as the crash gate turn.
Yeah.
And his car got removed already. So we might get back to racing really quick.
Pit stop, Lucas Ericsson takes this opportunity to switch onto a set of hard tires. It's definitely going to take till the end. Only coming up before the virtual safety car comes to an end.
What's your Twitter handle? From AZcom.
AZcom Live.
AZcom
you
what?
come out just ahead of Lepidata Radu there. That's ridiculous. The air's
Down
re-enabled.
back.
PSC is gone. And off we go.
On social media, nothing's happening, definitely, to give you a quick update. Except for the Lom Cup. For the official Lom Cup creating a Twitter account. To say that, so to the safety cars on and the virtual safety cars, there is no comments at the moment.
Oh, your Twitter profile is just black for me because I'm in dark mode. Just
yeah. Are the graphics on from because
Probably. Not fully sure. I
Because
can't
I
see
want to-
because I'm looking on my phone at my stream, and my stream is like, and the stream is like half a minute behind what I'm seeing.
Okay.
well, the problem is we got comments where we can't help, so I can't help you at the moment with the problem
yeah.
that your Xbox.
So yeah, as
Xbox
I
crashed.
expected indeed, as you can see, Nikos Alfiadis' Xbox crashed according to him, but he's back. He's already here anyway. And, well, I mean, he is in 12th place, a bit unfortunate, but there's not much you can
Yeah.
do about that, because obviously being an AI costs you a huge heap of time. Now, interestingly, Rakes is starting to lose time to Rafael Sprague. Or at least so it seems.
So far, so good.
Yeah, well, so far so good with the stream. I'm just unsure why it was having such massive performance problems at the beginning. As you can see now, it's fine. It may be running like half a minute behind, but the stream is fine now. So I don't get what the problem is.
And I hope that Tigers would being here in the after show.
Maybe.
So because I want to have his personal opinion on the race today. But do you think there will be an F? Oh, what happened?
Whoa, that was a rather rapid spin on the apex there, straight into the wall.
What happened?
Well, Patrick Siniowski on the apex of turn 13, I think that is. spinning rather violently into the barrier. Not out of the race, but...
Oh, I see it on stream right now, on the stream right now. Whoa. And now I know why you scared me. It's not huge.
Daniel, I'm still sharing. Oh wait, am I not sharing my screen? Oh, I see. I'm able to see this.
Yeah.
What do you
Well.
mean? Oh.
Oh, and now he lost his whole front wing.
Oh no. And now it seems to be better than with the sum up data.
For me the game is now lagging.
Yeah, but that's not that huge lag.
Okay, Patrick Siniowski's retired from the race, and I've just seen why the team didn't replace the front wing. Now, this usually happens when your team has no more front wings left, which the limit is apparently 3, but I don't remember them pitting 3 times. Did they? They have done 3 stops, so this should have been their 3rd stop. Not sure what that was for then.
That's of course he would.
Yeah.
How to say that?
Yeah, no, Daniel, I see. It's the virtual webcam that's lagging everything for me. Let me turn it off and check again.
I think a live stream would be indeed enough, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
because
see,
I'm not.
The game is running perfectly smooth for me now again.
What happens if you do a normal screen share?
That's what I was doing, basically.
Without the virtual
that will probably have the same effect, as I will literally be sharing something else, and that is what's causing the problems.
Yeah.
Let me check the stream if that is indeed. Yeah, it's also visible on the stream that the performance suddenly gets worse when I do a virtual webcam. Now here is Lucas Derksen. We're going to see an overtake from him anyway. He's going to force his way down the inside, but not so much. Still a lot of space from the McLaren there. Makes it a late dive.
I think I will get the live standings from Tigis.
I'm just going to experiment.
If he is able to do that bigger. Because
I still want to see the stream footage on my own screen.
Yeah, I also. Yeah, it's because it's not the problem. I only have the problem that I can't read the fastest lap thingy. I think that's still because I tried something out. So I hate Discord sometimes because graphics are not that right. Good.
Penalty. Lapadatorado, multiple warnings.
Oh, that's.
Had a yellow flag as well. Looks like Leo has done something.
That's a kind of.
But again, it's the same case with we saw from Dominic Kuchen earlier. No damage, no weird loss of speed, no standing still, no spin. Yet somehow there's a yellow flag. So I'm unsure what's going on there.
And 3 drivers are investigated for having telemetry on private. Rafael Sprang, Montano, and Sinevsky. So it doesn't affect any.
I wouldn't blame Sinevsky for that one, as they joined like literally yesterday or so. Oh, Joshua and Marshall right in front of Lucas.
And Kuchen reset it on track.
Okay, what I was just watching here. I just watched right in front on Lucas's onboard cam. Joshua got a warning and therefore a 3-second penalty for exceeding on the left side coming into turn 5, which is extremely harsh, I feel, because I don't even think that is really a place where you can win any time by crossing the white line there.
Well, but those are our track limits. And a 3-second time penalty for Dominic Kuchen for setting back on track.
Oh, why do I have to do this now? Give me a quick second.
And Nikos Alfiadalis is driving an AI right now.
Maybe their Xbox
Oh,
crashed
it's
again.
disconnected.
That would not be good if your Xbox crashes twice. Yeah, that's weird. I have not checked it.
Xbox crashing when playing a phone game is very usual.
Okay, now
And there is a thing that some people in another league used. Because if you spam invite someone on Xbox, it might be possible that his game crashes. Or the full Xbox crashes.
oh, there we go. There's the graphics.
Let's go.
I just have I have to hide and unhide them for some reason. That's how I get them to work. Because I think I could just use SimHub because I found out what the cause of the lag was. It was me sharing the stream to Daniel, which is still a bit of a problem because now Daniel can't see what's going on.
Can watch on my screen at least.
Yeah, I guess that you can just share the game and then Daniel watches your game. I guess.
He shared that already.
Yeah, on my Discord stream, it's showing.
And I guess I will switch to German commentary if there is a.
Yeah, exactly. You just. I mean,
I can do that for AZcom,
just
at least.
German subsidiary of AZcom, you know. No one's. I mean, it was said that it was exclusive to EVN and AZcom. No one said it was exclusive to English. No one said that. Okay, I'm just gonna do something real quick. No, I can't. Shame. Doesn't really matter, but yeah. Alright, the driver standings. Oh, I need to also restart controller real quick because it's not working.
Slightly noticed that there is also graphics on the FX stream, so that is very good.
Yes, just use that.
Just sometimes if you see me just hiding everything, it's probably because I'm making a screenshot of my phone then for the Twitter.
Let me quickly test.
Do you use all graphics of
No, definitely not.
So you not using the tower, and which graphics do you use?
So I'm gonna leave the tower.
But I can read what is on my stream deck. Live speed, lap timer, halo, pit timer, ahead and behind.
Yeah, basically, I think he's using the same stuff that I'm using. Well, I'm not using the tower anymore either. Just using the in-game tower because. There's a different reason why I'm not using the SimHub tower. I would use the SimHub tower, but I don't use the SimHub tower because otherwise I can't read off the names.
And the second problem, obviously, is when you use the tower, you would destroy the whole graphics. Because I don't know a way to get the tower working with the 3 letters code independent from the names.
Yeah, I've now checked the stream and it's running fine with SimHub open. It's just my average, somewhat slightly buggy stream, but it seems fine.
I know
exactly what graphic you can use for this. Oh, I need to reload this every time I do that, okay.
And then let's repost this.
Technically have 3 screens now. Just not computer screens, unfortunately. I wish.
Everybody wishes more than 2 screens.
More than 1, I would be fine for me. Less, I don't need 3.
I will. What's going on social media? So, and for the Lom Cup, and who created and making news on the Lom Cup thingy on the Lom Cup Twitter channel? Yes, will you make the things on the?
Yep. It's
Yeah.
me tweeting.
Could you use the hashtag LCS2 so that I can show our viewers what's going on in the world of
Oh, I forgot.
Lom Cup?
Forgot this one.
You never even tweeted anything, so that's only that I can see that in the future.
So,
Something here looks off. Give me a second. Oh, I see why. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. I had to play her name, so
I deleted the news tweet. To remake, to repost it.
hold on.
No,
It's
it's
best lap. I need the last lap, not best.
So if you want to have something, you can literally go to.
You're not going to tell me that the replay sound bug has been fixed when I'm here literally hearing that. Like my ears, man. I thought it was fixed, but nope. Now let me quickly. Now that I have graphics for a second again.
So I reposted it now. And
So-
my account has been locked.
Which account?
Lol. I think because I put out so many tweets.
My man tweeted so many times. Game's like, no.
Is your which account was closed?
Wait, Emma. Lom Cup, wait. I can easily unlock it again. Easy
You
unlock.
literally brought the Lom Cup account to being crashed again, to being
It's
down
unlocked.
again.
Unlocked again.
Lol.
I think because I posted so many tweets.
I thought, since Elon Musk take that over, that this wouldn't happen anymore. But anyway, we're not in politics right now. We're in a race, so I think we should focus again on the race.
It would happen even more.
Well, yellow flag.
Because he wants to
sector
fight against
3,
bots.
and that seems to be Joep van Leeuwen. Yes, it is. He's just going round.
van
No big
Leeuwen.
deal. Clearly.
Spin my
Really, people are
hair
not
right
having their day today.
round.
Copyright music. Ah.
But literally,
If I
it's
repeat-
not a problem.
I'm gonna be completely honest. People should not be scared about copyright if it's just 5 seconds of singing.
And also, if it's singing, I'm not being the creator of the song, so I don't even sing like the singer, so like the.
Okay, I don't think Daniel understands how copyright works. Not gonna lie.
Yep. And here,
So
Lucas
I think
has really
we
close
should-
up to Fatnik. Sorry, to Marshall.
I think it would be interesting if Reiko Saw can get his first P1. Because in last race, Raphael Sprang was first. So, I don't know. But he has one pit stop.
Yeah, and,
Or-
and they're very close to each
Did he
other.
already done the pit stop?
Not sure. Maybe Rex might be trying to carry this onto the end. You never know.
Oh, and Marshall did a little mistake out of the last 3 turns.
We can ask our expert on the graphics. On the graphics, I said. On the knowledge. Did Reiko Saw did already his pit stop?
Yeah, he did. He did one stop yet.
Okay, then Raphael Sprang will do another pit stop.
I don't think so. So Rex definitely has to pit now,
Yeah, he definitely has to pit again.
with about 8 laps left. 16-year-old mediums, laps sold,
Oh,
and 60% on those tires. So
and we have Joep doing donuts in the little grandstand tunnel. Joep-
So the question
Joep's
is,
gonna get
did
himself disqualified.
Raphael
Oh, never
already.
mind. I thought he was going the wrong way. He and the camera was facing the opposite direction to what I thought it was. Never mind.
So the
Oh,
question literally is, will the pit stop getting Riker Saw of
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a
will stop
question
Riker
about
Saw of
pace,
being
because
first
oh, the
place?
thing,
So,
well, no, because the
So
gap
the
between the
pace
two
is-
is like 2 seconds right now. So there's no way that if he pits, he would still be in first. But will he eventually get first place?
But
We
we're
don't know.
losing
looking
out
The pace difference could
around
be
a second per lap right
massive.
now. He's losing around 1 second per lap to Rafael Spring right now. Who is really, really close.
that is very close. So
Lepedaturato's rejoined the lobby, so what happened to them was it not
Yeah, I
No.
invited him.
leaving on their own.
Just a flex.
Of this. Unfortunately for them though, they've just been lapped by Rikes.
I think he
Oh,
will.
oh,
Whoa!
TC has just gone around. I think Raiko Sar is trying to carry this one out to the end. And
But
Yes,
the
but-
question is,
I
what's Lucas' tactic?
I think what he's doing right now, he's just going to try and carry this to the end, and then if he gets overtaken, he's going to go for fastest lap.
Yes, so Sar is now really, really close to Spring and lost around half a second last lap, as the graphic showed us.
But I don't know what's happened to Lucas, to be honest. I don't know if you have a situation which should be commented. You can, of course, say that I should stop talking, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
It's raining.
There's raindrops on my screen, it's raining!
Yes, it's raining.
So maybe
So
that's
that-
what Rikes was looking for.
If it goes to rain again,
Then Rikes can pit for
Because
intermediate.
90% of rain, 90% forecast rain. At least current conditions on SimHub still says dry, but
Yeah, for now.
Racing Tool says that the forecast is
Yeah,
90%.
Last lap gap, last lap difference between Raiko Sar and Rafael Spring is half a second. Luckily for Raiko Sar, he's 2/10 faster in the first sector compared to Rafael. And the first sector is where most of the overtakes happen.
Slower.
We've got someone in the pits. We've got Ryu Montano already in the pits for intermediates.
that's good for him. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know which.
Looking at the track, now obviously, oh yeah, the track is getting wet fast. And when I say fast,
I
I mean it is
think
getting wet
Raiko Saw
fast.
will pit very. I think
Let's see
then
what he
Raiko
does.
Saw will pit in next
He doesn't
round,
pit,
maybe.
not yet.
Sar and
Not
Spring
yet.
don't
Oh,
pit.
Rafael, 3 seconds!
That's good for Raiko Saw at the end when he not getting a 3 seconds penalty, because when
Yeah,
he
indeed. Forecast says light rain, pretty much
DRS
till the
has
end of
been
the race.
disabled.
DRS has been disabled, which is
Oh.
usually an indicator that it's getting wet.
Dominic Kuchen got a warning, I don't know how much.
3 seconds.
10 seconds?
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Oh,
Track limits. And Thijs Kira is pitting. 7.4 time pit stop.
so literally at the moment.
Wing.
Dirkman has
almost a
pitted, I
dive
guess.
bomb
No.
from Rafael
Hewlison has
Spring.
also pitted.
So yeah, the weather, the conditions, the more bullshit the replay audio gets. Look at how far behind everyone is. So Luke Tonis has now exited the pits, most definitely on intermediates. Yes,
So the question
very
is
much
Raiko
so.
Saw going to the pits next?
Definitely,
Because
I can see the drops, like I can see the drops reflection, like the little drop texture on the ground right now.
yeah, but the question
Rafael's
is,
losing a bit of time. Now, obviously, the harder your tire compound, the harder it is to keep it up to temperature on a damp track. So that
Yeah,
can
and
also
now
be a slight
SimHub is
advantage.
also reporting rain.
Yeah, well-
SimHub is reporting light rain for me, 81%, going up to 91 in about 15 minutes.
And if I interpret that symbol correctly, in Racing Tools it looks a bit like a thunder icon.
oh, that could that mean that we get a red flag or a safety car
No,
at
we
the
are
end?
not. Daniel, there are no red flags in this game, and we're not gonna get them.
So you think that the race will end in 6
Yes.
rounds
The
without
race will
any
just end-
problem?
Oh, and Dominic Kuchen's got more damage. Luckily for
And
him.
Raiko's
Luckily for him, he's on medium, so he can pit for and a new front wing and
Raiko
intermediates.
Saw going
Raiko
into the
Saar
pits.
pits. almost gets Raphael past
close.
him. So close in the pit lane.
That was
really close.
really close. I surely thought it is over now. But at the moment, Raikkonen has,
You can see how wet the track's gotten in just this little time span.
I think,
Man,
I
that
think-
they even survived this previous lap is astounding, but I've had a similar situation before at Zandvoort in a league race where where we were under a VSC and I decided to stay out because it was slightly starting to rain. And then out of nowhere, by the time I got to the end of the pit lane, the track was like basically like what you see here.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. The track evolution sometimes is extremely ridiculous, but yeah.
And Yupazard. And we got a virtual safety car.
okay.
He's out of the race and he was already last.
But everyone is
You
on.
classify that as a rage
So
quit.
Tyres has somewhat of
This
an
isn't really
an
a day
advantage.
to remember for him now. Interestingly, Raikkonen already got like over 2 seconds of a gap. He actually just-
But what is the matter of the safety car? What happened that they sent out a safety car? A virtual safety car, my apologies.
Van Leeuwen going into the barrier was the cause of this virtual safety car. And well, he's out of the race and we've got, I think, a restart coming in a few seconds, I predict. Because I don't think it will take this long for a virtual safety car. Oh, yes,
And Tyres gets a.
we've got TC with a drive-through for speeding. Oh, he's retired from the session as well.
Lol.
Crashed. And Pim also drive through.
Oh, Pim. Oh, Pim. Now, the good news for Pim is the next car behind him is still somewhere halfway through Sector 2. So he can
Yes.
take this drive-through. Oh, it's turned into a safety car.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
It's turned into a full safety car out of nowhere, and the top 3 already passed the pit lane. And as I expected, no, I was going to say Milan Derksen goes into the pits then, just to get the freshest of fresh tires, maybe, but no. People don't go into the pits. You never know.
So now
mean,
the
if-
question is,
Obviously,
when
Pim has to
will
take a
the safety
drive-through,
car
but if I
come
was
in?
Ryu, I would pit for an extra set now, just to have 100% advantage. Sure, you'd have to get them up to temperature, but it's basically the same thing, because under the safety car you also have to keep them up to temperature, so it's not much of a difference. Only problem is, people are not going to be allowed to unlap themselves here probably, because last time it took the leader going fully off the track for Dominic to be able to unlap himself. This time, before the first lap car, there are 2 cars in the way. That first lap car is... Oh, I almost thought I saw... that first lap car is Lepidati Radu, which is a bit of a surprise, not gonna lie. He was doing pretty well in Australia. I mean, he didn't finish extremely high as we thought he would, but he was doing really well.
Yeah, but today in this race, he's not. We have to say that he's not very bad, of course. But 10 is not where I expected him. But let's talk about Lucas Dirksen, because
This is a saving grace for him. I mean, if he can overtake people in these last 5 or so laps of racing that we're going to get, then he'll basically be saved.
But the problem is, what I see is, last season he was kind of very, very good. He was actually with you and Hubert Pawlikowski into
yeah,
the
exactly. Just like Hubert,
championship race.
Hubert, he missed out on the championship by 2 points. But this race, well, I mean, it started in the rain and he just spun. He already lost 3 positions under the start safety car period thingy in the first 3 corners, and then somewhere, I don't know if it was during the safety car or just after it, but there he suddenly spun and went down to well, even further down. And yeah. Anyways, it looks like we're gonna have to wait for Lucas to catch the safety car. Oh, it would not be
New
good if
treat
the
moment.
safety car comes in before Lucas gets to catch it. He would not be very happy if that happens.
I think he will
also
catch it.
for the owner of the Virtual Racing VRC League, I guess it stands for the Virtual Racing Championship or something simple like that. I've had to adapt the sponsor board a little bit because their logo they sent, it already had a background, but the logo itself and the background together didn't really go well on the longer sponsor boards. There would have been like empty areas near the side, or if I fit it to the width of it, it would have had the logo basically way too big. So I had to cut out the logo and just gave it a new, slightly similar background. And, well, it looks good either way. If I say so myself, obviously. Now, Lucas Derrickson, will he catch the safety car? Will he? We'll have to see. I'm absolutely hoping for his life that the safety car doesn't come in this lap yet. But I fear it might, because we'll only have 3 laps of racing after this. We're going into the final.
Is the safety car coming in right now?
Not sure we'll be able to see.
We crossed the sector 3 line, so...
That's not always the thing, because in Austria it's way before the sector 3 line, the control line, and some tracks it's way after it. I've once had the game decided almost right before the pit lane.
Yeah, but it usually triggers
it is
already.
No, it's not going to come in this lap. It's definitely staying out now.
So, Lucas
Until the race ended? Or do you think we will get one round of racing?
We're not going to finish behind the safety car, because the game, for some reason, does everything in its power to prevent that from happening. Which is good. We don't want a situation like Monza this year.
Michael Masi likes that.
It wasn't even Michael Masi anymore.
Yeah, but Michael Masi likes the fact that the one game prevents everything.
So, I think there is a lot to talk about in the after show, because we'll have to
see a lot happening. We've had a bunch of fall from graces in this race, such as Joep van Leeuwen doing really badly, surprisingly. Teixeira, who scored that debut podium at Albert Park last time, being 13th and then retiring from the race after getting a drive-through.
I think we should talk.
Dominic finishing 12th, possibly again. Considering their lapped car, that there's a very high probability that they will.
But I
Lucas,
think also
only 9th. Well, obviously there's still going to be 2 laps left, so he can still make some overtakes, but he could always make a mistake, like comparable to Max Verstappen at Singapore Air when it was raining, where he gets a little bit frustrated and makes a mistake on the wet parts of the track.
And that's, by the way, he still has his drive-thru open.
That's kind of bad for him, because...
Good question, indeed. Will he be able, since there's only going to be 2 laps of racing, the game is only going to count those 3 laps you get from, I think, the end of the safety car, so... Yeah, unless the game will only give them 1 lap to clear, but I'm not fully sure about that.
I think it really has to go on the...
We'll have to see what he does. Maybe the drive-through somehow. Well, I don't think. Safety car in this lap. So Raiko Sar decides the pace. He's
very good.
It's good for him that he has a bit of an advantage here in the fact that he does not have any penalties, while Rafael
does have a 3 seconds penalty.
So here's Lucas Derrickson. Lucas is just going to be on the back of this queue. You can see he's keeping reasonable distance from them because he knows how the back of safety car restart queues goes. It has that weird accordion effect where the middle of the pack constantly thinks that the field is going or not.
The only thing literally could happen that Raiko Sar got second when Luke Tunissen takes over the lead.
Yeah, or if Rafael wins by over 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Which I can still see happening. Oh, and he's floored it. Raphael follows. Not so much for Luke, who goes off the track and almost spins coming out of the final corner. Oh, we've got chaos all over the place here. We've got lapped cars in the middle, Radu and Milan Derksen trying to profit off that. Is Hubert Pawlikowski in third place. He's now in fourth. He's going around the outside of Milan Derksen. We'll get a really bad onboard angle for that. Oh, and Milan Derksen goes around. And oh, that's a shame. I mean, obviously, he's luckily guaranteed points.
What would be a Dutch slur now?
I
That
don't
would be
know.
dropped.
Generally, Dutch people use English swear words, so...
Okay.
Except we pronounce them in Dutch like fuck instead of fuck.
Okay.
So we see any position changes. I mean, obviously we've already got Lucas going past Milan. That makes sense because Milan's spotted is like very far behind the pack right now.
And Dominic Kuchen is fighting for P10 against an AI. Wait, he is an AI.
No, he's definitely not an AI.
At least he ghosted low.
He's ghosted because he's a lapped car.
But there's one thing we'll have to say for Lucas. So, yeah, I know Milan turned around, but Lucas, I think it's not that loss of his face, if you know what I mean.
It is definitely a big loss for Milan because he was in that top 5 pretty much the whole race. And to then suddenly drop out of it in that late race chaos, yeah, that's always a big shame.
Now the only...
Plus, I don't exactly know, Daniel, what you mean with that would mean anything to Lucas, because I don't think that what Milan gets would mean literally anything to Lucas, trust me. Now, Lepidatu is still in the lobby as well, he's not an AI either.
Shall I explain?
So, the battle for 11th is actually between 2 drivers. Now, I'm not sure if... Let me check.
And Pim is... Oh, 5 seconds for speeding pit lane for Pim Groenewegen.
Pim. The good news is the worst he can get is 9th.
And the only chance for Milan Derksen now still getting ahead of his brother is by Rio putting Lucas in the wall on the last lap.
But I think Lucas did pretty well because he started at 4th, had his fail at the start of the race, dropping to 10th or 11th, I don't know, sure. And now being 7th, so he
did save some face here. Unfortunately, it looks like his overtaking options are somewhat up now. And the rain is definitely affecting the track a lot, obviously. Now he's just going to try and see if he can get a superior drive out of one of the corners to make a unexpected dive bomb somewhere, try and get position maybe. But I don't think that's going to happen at this pace.
Looking in the front, Raikkonen.
Luckily at the front, we don't have to really look there yet because Raikkonen is still leading enough.
So, but it's a very, very, very exciting race. So, because Raikkonen speeding, Raphael Sprang being very
doesn't look like it's going
rest behind him, followed by Luke Tunisian. So it's literally a fight between them 3. And at the moment, it seems that Raphael Sprang will be 3rd, Luke Tunisian 2nd, and Raikkonen on 1. Finally in the last round.
Oh, he hasn't been very lucky in the past 2 races, but he's made a comeback after comeback, and this time he didn't have to make a comeback. Raikkonen wins in Singapore. Luke Teunissen comes home 2nd because Raphael crosses the line in 3rd with a 3-second penalty. Hubert Pawlikowski in 4th. Rio Montano, well, a podium in Mexico, and he shows his pace once again, finishing 5th. And Lucas Derksen does end up finishing ahead of Joshua Marshall, possibly because of penalties. Milan Derksen and Pim Groenewegen. Then outside of the top 10 we have Nikos Alfiades scoring the last point, getting ahead, embarrassingly being ahead of Dominic Kuchen, who still doesn't score any points anyway.
And 12 we have Radu.
We have Lepidatu Radu.
And on 13
but,
the last
most
one.
of the back markers didn't have a very good race. Nikos Alfiades driver today according to the game.
And I think
that feels somewhat rightly so, because the game compares starting position to end position for the driver of the day, and there wasn't really a lot of people who finished higher than their starting place.
Yeah, I think Raikkonen is one.
Obviously, Raikkonen leading this race dominantly, keeping Raphael behind on mediums and stuff. Well, obviously.
And then we're looking to the. I don't know if that loading is done for you, but
No,
I see
it takes
already.
a very long time for me always.
I got it already.
And there he is. So that little weird tunnel thing with the F1 logo at the right. Haha, yes. And there he is. It's the little joy jump. Raikkonen. Oh, he finally got that W he wanted. And
of course,
as I anticipated, he's going to start mounting a title challenge from here on out.
and of course we don't know the actual championship standings with
We don't know the championship
the
standings right
things-
now, but I can assure you that Raphael Spreng is still leading the championship by a few points from Raikkonen, and Luke Teunissen is definitely up there as well, because Luke
I think can
Teunissen,
we get
Luke Teunissen with 2 second places in a row. Well, I mean, there is someone else in who works somewhere in this league who got 2 second places in a row at the beginning of the previous season. Hint, it's me.
Tigis, is there a way to get the
No, we'll get those in a moment.
standings at which are at the moment without
I
the
can give them to you. First, I'll post the race results.
because I want to know literally how they had effectively changed the championship, of course.
That's that.
Because-
There's gonna be all kinds of shit popping up on the screen. Give me a second to just turn that all off.
So,
Can
championship.
go to the post-race discussion, I guess.
In a moment, yes.
Then
So, if no penalties will be applied post-race.
yeah,
Oh,
there
wait,
will be maybe
Obviously,
penalties post-race.
we have provisional standings right now. Now,
Wait,
I'm just going to
that-
temporarily take the current driver standings and just add some points to it that I see. So, Raphael Spreng. Wait, who had the fastest lap? Let me check.
Wait, I have to add something.
Raikkonen had the fastest lap. 40.6. So,
Yeah,
let's see. So we have Raphael Spreng gets 15 points upon his 26, putting him at 41. Raikkonen gets 26 upon his 18, meaning that actually Raikkonen is... Oh yeah, wait, Raikkonen got second last time. Because he got a penalty removed. So Raikkonen now leads the championship by 3 points.
Yeah.
Luke
So that-
Teunissen, with his second place, is now at 33 points, which definitely puts him third in the championship. There's no way that it doesn't.
So,
Matisse stays at
Update to
12.
clock.
Milan Derksen goes from 10 to 14. Hubert Pawlikowski goes from 8 to 20. Nikos Alfiadis goes from 6 to 7. Ryu Montano goes from 4 to 14. Said doesn't score any points, so he stays at 2. Lepidatu Radu stays at 2. And further we have Joshua Marshall scores his first, his first 6 points.
So
Who else have I not had yet? Pim Groenewegen, he scores... No wait, not Pim,
And-
sorry. Yes, Pim scores his first 2 points.
and of course, I don't know if you see the graphics in the stream. The driver standings we told you are the championship standings we told you are not final at the
Great
moment.
racing.
So
So you heard something there for a second. I was just messing around with something there, real quick.
I don't know.
Oh,
There will be, of course, the stewards. The stewards will look for race incidents being reported to the stewards. So there is, for example, Raphael Spreng, who can get a afterwards penalty
So yeah,
to
exactly.
bring that in.
Anything can still
Leo
happen. But
Montano
here
and-
is your provisional championship standings. Raiko Zar leads the championship at 44 points ahead of Rafael Spreng at 41. Luke Townis follows at 33 ahead of Hubert Pawlikowski, and then in fourth with, but already 24 points behind. Milan Derksen is well, somewhat surprising but not extremely surprising, fifth in the championship, tied with Rui Montano at 14 points. TC behind at 12 points. Oh yeah, because he didn't actually. TC got that podium on track, but didn't actually end up with the podium because he practically got demoted to fourth because of Rakosar's penalty removal. Lucas is now down to 8th at 8 points. Nikos Afiadis 7 points in 9th. Joshua Marshall 10th with 6 points. Pim Groenewegen and Said Al-Falassi tied 11th with 2 points, and Lapadatou Radu in 13th with 1 point.
Noticed at the moment that I had.
And Dominic Kuchen with a best finish of 12 achieved twice.
I literally forgot
Impressive.
that the.
And guess
that
what? I am actually classified 21st in the driver standings now.
Now you are in the driver's standings, so that's
good. But at least that's good, because that means that if you now render the driver standings, I won't actually end up in the top 20.
Now you're out of the driver standings again.
I just need to find the results.
Now you're either not existing in the graphics.
I think now you're.
So the question is, will we have interview with any driver?
We'll see.
We'll see, and if not, I will say, Kiggis, what do you think about the race?
It was great. So yeah.
We'll literally have one sentence in the intro. I don't know if you want to quote that, Szándor.
What?
You have one sentence of Tigis in the racing intro. I don't know how it was exactly. Will you quote that again?
I mean, it literally says this is great racing. I mean, unsurprising. It was great
Shall
racing.
we get the winner here in the interview channel?
Yes, then let's
There he
move
is.
him
Yeah,
in.
just waiting.
Wait a second.
And there he is.
So,
Now I already know what's going on. Daniel's just gonna get that ready. I know exactly what Daniel's doing.
What is
So-
he doing?
and we're
Getting a
ready.
graphic on the stream where it says your name. I already know
Right.
that's happening. Alright, anyways.
Amazing.
Well, that was a somewhat dominant race, even if it looked a bit in doubt at some point.
Dominant. It
Wow.
was. I was.
Mildly
I was-
dominant. You had to go up to the lead at some point, but hey, I mean, you got the lead and then you basically... I would say you never looked back, but I think you were looking back the whole race.
I was looking back the whole race because, like, I was thinking to do medium because I totally forgot there's gonna be more rain. So when I saw people on hot tires, then I remembered, like, oh shit, it's gonna rain later, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, like 20 minutes before the race, Rafa posted his time trial time, and it was like half a second quicker than mine. So I was like, well, race for P2 it is. But
but there you go,
yeah.
there's the time trial merchants at work again.
Yeah, it's actually really
again-
nice to have it work in reverse for me, you know.
Well, then I guess we have our first somewhat time trial and race merchant here. That's
To be fair, like, I was running a full race setup in time trial and in air. Like,
yeah.
I have some connections, I'll put it that way, and I get some setups time to time, and Singapore was one of them. Nah, I mean, after qualifying, I thought it was all over because, like, I just couldn't find a lap. I couldn't put it together. Yeah, race start was really weird because there was an immediate safety car. It told me, like, oh yeah, overtake the Ferrari, overtake the Mercedes. So I tried to go for the move, and then it was like, oh, you have illegal overtakes. I was like, okay, cool.
That is
but-
extremely nice.
Yeah.
I love it when that happens.
Yeah. Raf had a bit of a skill issue moment in the dry stint, like the first few laps. So
Yeah, he seemed a bit
that-
slow. I kind of missed you taking the lead because I, like, out of nowhere, I was focusing on, like, the battles in the middle of the pack, and then out of nowhere, I noticed that you were already in the lead by 6 seconds.
yeah, he literally spun right in front of me exiting turn 3. I guess he just got on the throttle a bit
so
too
my
much.
guess was correct in that case, luckily.
Yeah. my stream was fully black, so unfortunately I don't have my POV of that. But I saved my race replay in games, so you know I can show it if it needs must. But yeah, that spin kind of did help me out a bit, because if you saw in the end of the dry stint, he was gaining on me like mad because my mediums were fucking dead. I kept asking every straight, like, weather report, the rain is 10 to 15 minutes away, and then suddenly it was like 5 minutes, and suddenly it was like in minutes.
Suddenly it was there. I didn't even notice it was going to rain until it suddenly started raining.
Like, the last, I don't know, 5 laps on tries, I was so sure, like, yep, okay, I mean, I'm not gonna win, let's try the box, and let's try to, you know, get a podium at least. But then I saw, like, oh, it's starting to rain, and maybe I can actually do this, and, like, there was a lot of back markers that actually helped me a lot, because I kept getting the DRS. So I kind of got that extra boost on the straights, even though like I knew my setup was straight line speed OP. So that kind of helped me out, and yeah, that late safety car was a bit of a help as well, because I think Rafa was quicker than me in any condition, so I don't think I would have lost it in front of him with like a 1.5 second gap with like what 7 laps to go, whatever it was. So definitely got hella lucky today, but hey, we take it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously you're now leading the championship, so that's more than welcome in your book, most likely, considering that Rafael finished third and you finished second in the previous round. So it's obviously an automatic 3-point lead that way.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if I can go for the championship, because I'm not sure if I can even make every race, but
yeah, I mean, best you can do is try. I mean,
yeah,
Lucas missed 4 races and was still only missed out by 2 points.
Yeah, I guess fair enough, you know, but it's consistency that matters, as you know yourself as well, quite well.
That was me with the consistency, indeed. I just made sure I scored points each race, and then
at least there's a few good tracks for me coming up. Yeah, there's a few good races or good tracks for me coming up, so if I can make those races, then hopefully it should be decent. But yeah, I guess we'll see. It's still only the second round, so it's a bit too early to start talking about, you know, the standings and shit.
Yeah, obviously we have Suzuka coming up, and then obviously
Suzuka is, funnily enough, one of the 3 tracks I've not driven on this game at all. It's Suzuka, it's China, and it's Portugal.
Suzuka is one of the tracks that I barely ever drive, and indeed China and Portugal makes sense, because this is just DLC and I can't be bothered really to do anything else than league racing. At least
the 2 leagues I have next week both have Suzuka, so I'm gonna have like quite a lot of practice.
That's good to be able to practice for the same track for multiple leagues.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely a tense race, a bit of a fun race as well, you know. It was nice to see that Rafa's his pace in the race wasn't as good as I expected, but obviously it was still really good. So yeah, fun race. Yeah, we'll see what happens next.
Good times, we'll see what happens from here. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I got to go, so yeah, thank you for the stream and.
Alright, there we go. Next one, Rio Montano. There we go. Well,
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it looked like a good race from your side. Obviously, you have a podium onto your name in this championship already, scoring that one last year at Mexico, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, obviously that podium was lucky because I got a puncture on the final lap, but otherwise it would have been a P4 anyway, and that's still very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, what was it? P5?
Yeah, it was P5.
Especially in such a chaotic race with lots of rain. How did you see the strategy in the weather today?
I mean, it started under safety car, so we were all on intermediates, but then I went to mediums, and everyone was pretty much on hards that entire time, and I was just praying, like, come on, the rain, please just come, bro. And it finally like came around like lap 24, 23, I think, and I was just like so happy that the rain started falling. So, and of course that late safety car that helped me up to P5.
Yeah, obviously, indeed, it was a lot of people were struggling in the rain as much as they were in the dry stint. Maybe there was people who had wet setups loaded at the beginning of the race or in quali because they knew it was gonna rain in the race or something like that, and then struggling in the race because the race was predominantly dry.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can really see that the people were able to handle cars in wet the best. Definitely came out on top today. And,
yeah.
We have a top 10 here, even if 10th place finished a lap down.
Really? They finished 10th
Yeah,
finished
if
lap
I-
down.
Yeah, 10th, 11th, and then 12th finish. No, sorry, I think. Wait, hold on, something's not right here. Let me take a quick look at the race results, because I feel like there was at least one that finished technically a lap behind. Yes. So I don't know what the standings exactly say. Oh, I see. Okay, so it was Dominic who finished 12th because he had a 3-second penalty. Okay, so yeah, Nikos Alfeades in the Haas finished a lap down because, well, obviously he couldn't unlap himself under the safety car, which is a big shame because he was only just behind the top 2, while Dominic was lapped by about half the field. So for him to be still 10th is at least something to pay back for not being able to unlap himself.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Time penalty seconds that has already been applied by the game. It says 25 on Pim's,
Yeah, because of this drive-through.
but he took the drive-through, didn't he?
He didn't, because it was, for some reason, it was set as a pit stop.
Oh, so he could have just driven until the end and not taken it.
Yep.
Oof.
So the game just gave him 25 seconds.
Oh, okay, at least good to know that the game still has some sort of decency in that one. But yeah, how do you foresee your chances for the rest of this championship, considering that there is indeed some pace in you there?
I mean, as long as I stay consistent, I think I still have a chance. But I mean, yeah, I'd have to be pretty lucky for that to happen.
Well, obviously, in this one you could obviously say never, because, well, it happened to me.
Yep. Only 2 races in, so 14 to go.
Exactly, 14 to go, lots of points to score, and well, I mean, even if you wouldn't be aiming for the championship, there's still lots of positions below that to be taken, especially top 10 position seems very viable so far. With current provisional, what is it, 6th place in the championship, or technically tied 5th, with a rather low point score for Milan. I think you both finished
Oh wow.
both races in the same 2 positions, because both of you have a best finish of 5th and the same amount of points, which means that you must have both finished 9th in the other race then.
Yeah, I finished 9th in Australia.
Again, consistent point scores is what gets you far.
Yeah, so let's just hope for this season.
Let's hope you can get the highest position possible. Okay, thank you. It was a good time. Enjoy the rest of the season, and hope to see you at the next race in full power.
Yeah, I'll try my hardest for next race.
Yeah, thank you.
Aiming for a podium.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you already got one, so always worth going for more. Thank you. Have a good day.
Alright, see ya.
There we go.
Okay, I gotta go now.
Alright, that
Have
was,
to eat and still have to study.
okay, well, at least now I know what is breaking my streams.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
And to all the people watching, this was
Me.
AZcom's mildly scuffed live broadcast of the Singapore race 2 of season 2 here of the Long Cup.
and
Thank
small
you for
things.
watching.
Anyone?
Don't
Anyone wants
forget to
to?
subscribe and to do all the other stuff related to, like, if you're just watching here and you're not part of the league, join, sign up, be fast, win championship, or have your rifles be robbed by penalties and other unrelated bullshit, and then win the championship. And yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.